aren't always born from trophies, but are born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdown, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the running game.
Up-tempo for the offense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Left side, it's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Season alley. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! First points of the day are on the board.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. On the return, it's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To throw, it's Marshall. Takes a hit as he fires. Just barely got rid of it.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Staley. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Look out! And down he goes.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Marshall. Blasted as he lets it go. Just had to get rid of it. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. You think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime.
Turns it on down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vols!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone for the two, and they take an 8-7 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down coming up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the back. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Still on his feet at the 45. Running free. He's at the touchdown, Florida. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Jones to throw. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Shepard. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the end. This defense reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this 1st down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to make this work.
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route run. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Second and long here. Fights off a defender. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. A run for the quarterback. Breaks into the open. At the 20. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed.
Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Jones wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Right at the line. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it was a good run, right? You had the first down. You knew you had the first down. Now just take care of that football. You see a lot of times those second efforts, fighting for extra yards, and that's when running backs seem to cough it up.
Moving the pocket, it's Marshall. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down and run. On the move is the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And, man, this defense, they looked a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. This is a designed run. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. On the move. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finding some room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Handoff for Jarrett.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Changing the routes with his receiver. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Wilson open on the right side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. He lets one fly deep. Gets it inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll take it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback keeps it. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Rolls right. Going downfield for the big play. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Got it near midfield. Wide open, it's a foot race. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Drops back on 1st down. With the catch, it's Wilson. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Fresh center downs going to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Stepping to the right. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Making the adjustment. Jones wants to throw it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They want to run this quarterback. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with the Washington Huskies, taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Huskies coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something.
Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. This quarterback part of their running game. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
The Volunteers want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Moves to his right. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Shepard. Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. But it's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Turning it on! He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson one more time. Enough to move the chains. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Gators. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now. So
he'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gibson again.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more.
Lots of room to run. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Looking down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Next going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida. A pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Fresh center down's going to the air. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Shepard. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room. And
slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! Here comes the two-point try. Moves the pocket. It's Marshall. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Past the 6. Tons of room in the middle. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gators!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle.
Number 91, set to advance on the ball.
From deep, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Buying time to his right. Right side, it's Shepard. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Allen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here's a give to Gibson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's picked. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looking long. He's got it down the field. Breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's Gibson one more time. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Hey, third down and short, you know the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Caught in the backfield, it's Shepard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down to the air. He'll take a shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And the Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. On play action. Under pressure. He wants it all. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They want to throw it. Does not get there. Boy, they stopped him just short of the goal line and kept him from getting the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Gators sending the offense back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He'll keep it on second down. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff for Jarrett. Maybe a crease. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's changing the play. Off play action on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. In the red area, it's Shepard. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. With the draw, it's Shepard. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Lets it go to the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Tennessee, 46. Number 97, set to kick off.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. One more play to pad the stats. Here's a give to Gibson. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our